Leo Daily Horoscope, April 16, 2025. Greetings, magnificent Leo. Today's cosmic landscape brings some powerful energies your way as the sun continues its journey through fellow fire sign Aries, creating a naturally supportive trine aspect to your Leo energy. This April 16th holds particular significance as Mercury and Mars form an interesting alignment that directly impacts your sector of higher learning and expansion. The overall energy today carries a bold, adventurous quality that resonates beautifully with your natural Leo confidence. The moon in Gemini is stimulating your house of social connections and future aspirations, bringing a communicative, curious energy to your interactions. You might find yourself more talkative than usual, eager to share your grand visions with others who can appreciate your passionate perspective. In your career sector, a powerful Venus-Jupiter aspect is highlighting opportunities for recognition and advancement. This is not the day to hide your light, dear Leo. Your natural leadership abilities are being cosmically enhanced, making this an excellent time to step forward with that project proposal or to schedule that meeting with higher-ups. Your creative solutions to workplace challenges will be particularly well received today, as the stars are aligning to showcase your innovative thinking. Your ruler, the sun, forms a harmonious aspect with Saturn, bringing a grounding influence that helps you turn inspiration into tangible results. Those in creative fields may experience a breakthrough moment where artistic vision meets practical application. Business owners and entrepreneurs among you will find that your organizational abilities are heightened, allowing you to implement systems that serve your long-term goals. When it comes to matters of the heart, Venus in Gemini is bringing a lighthearted, playful energy to your romantic encounters. For Leos in established relationships, this is a wonderful day to reconnect through intellectual stimulation and shared curiosity. Plan something that involves learning or exploring together, perhaps a museum visit, a cooking class, or even just a deep conversation about topics that fascinate you both. Single Leos might find themselves attracted to people who stimulate their minds as much as their hearts today. The stars suggest potential romantic connections could form through group activities, social networks, or education-related pursuits. Keep your eyes open in these settings, as someone with sparkling intelligence and quick wit could catch your attention. Health-wise, today's planetary alignments suggest focusing on activities that combine mental and physical stimulation. Your energy levels are likely running high with Mars, providing an extra boost of vitality. Channel this dynamic energy through activities that challenge both body and mind, perhaps a new dance class, rock climbing, or a competitive sport that requires strategy and physical prowess. Pay particular attention to your upper back, heart, and circulatory system today, as these are areas that might need extra care under current astrological influences. Stretching exercises that open the chest and improve posture would be especially beneficial for your leonine frame. Financially, there's an interesting configuration between Jupiter and your wealth sector today. This could manifest as unexpected opportunities for income growth, particularly through creative pursuits or leadership roles. However, Neptune's influence suggests the need for clarity when it comes to financial agreements. Read the fine print on any contracts, and don't let flattery or grand promises cloud your typically excellent judgment. Your social circle appears particularly energized today, with potential for meaningful connections that could later develop into important alliances. A friend may approach you with an invitation that initially seems out of your comfort zone, but could lead to valuable experiences. Your natural charisma is enhanced today, making it an excellent time to network, host gatherings, or simply enjoy the company of those who appreciate your warm, generous spirit. Personal growth opportunities abound under today's sky, particularly in areas related to self-expression and authentic communication. You may feel called to develop skills that help you share your unique perspective with a wider audience. Consider exploring public speaking, writing, or creative expression that allows your natural dramatic flair to shine. There are some challenges to watch for today. primarily around balancing your desire for recognition with genuine collaboration. With Pluto making a somewhat tense aspect to your identity sector, you might need to guard against coming across as domineering in group situations. Remember that true leadership involves elevating others, not just yourself. A potential challenge might arise in balancing domestic responsibilities with your desire for adventure and exploration. Home-related matters may demand attention just as you're feeling the urge to expand your horizons. Finding the middle ground between stability and growth will be your cosmic homework. Spiritual growth is highlighted today through a beautiful Neptune aspect that opens your awareness to more subtle dimensions of reality. You might experience moments of profound insight or creative inspiration that feel almost divinely guided. Trust these intuitive flashes as they're pointing you toward authentic self-expression and purpose. Your creative visualization abilities are particularly powerful today. What you can imagine with clarity now has strong manifestation potential in the coming lunar cycle. Take some time for meditation or visualization practices that align with your heart's truest desires. The advice from the stars today is to lead with both confidence and compassion. Your Leo courage is being amplified, but the most powerful expression comes when this boldness is tempered with genuine care for others. Look for opportunities to mentor those who could benefit from your experience and natural leadership abilities. Also, pay attention to synchronicities and repeated patterns today. The universe is speaking to you through these signs, particularly around issues of personal passion and creative purpose. What ignites your heart is trying to guide you toward your next evolution. Looking ahead to tomorrow and beyond, this day sets important foundations for developments that will unfold over the next 2 weeks, culminating around the upcoming full moon. Seeds planted today in creative projects or leadership initiatives have strong potential to flourish if given consistent attention. The coming weekend will bring opportunities to deepen significant relationships, as Venus moves into a more sensitive position in your chart. Prepare for this by clarifying your own emotional needs and boundaries now. Remember, magnificent Leo, your ruling celestial body is the sun itself, the very center of our solar system. Today's alignment particularly supports you in claiming your central role in your own universe, while honoring the orbits and importance of others in your life. Shine brightly, but remember that true regality comes from lifting up your entire kingdom. On April 16, 2025, the planetary positions create a fascinating cosmic landscape for Leo natives. The sun continues its journey through ambitious Aries, occupying your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and expansion. This creates a powerful fire trine with your natal Leo energy, igniting your spirit of adventure and thirst for meaningful experiences. With the sun forming a harmonious aspect to Jupiter in Gemini, your vision expands and opportunities for growth become more visible than they've been in months. This is cosmically significant as it activates your natural leadership qualities while encouraging you to step beyond familiar territories. The moon will be transiting through Capricorn in your 6th house of daily routines, health, and service. This creates an interesting dynamic where your emotional needs are tied to establishing order and accomplishing tangible results. The moon forms a square to the Aries sun, generating productive tension between your desire for adventure and the practical demands of your daily responsibilities. This lunar position asks you to find balance between soaring ambitions and grounded execution. Mercury, the cosmic messenger, will be in Taurus in your 10th house of career and public reputation. With Mercury moving directly and gaining momentum, your communications in professional settings receive beneficial cosmic support. Your words carry weight today, especially when discussing practical matters related to your career path or public initiatives. This placement enhances your ability to communicate with authority figures and helps you articulate your long-term goals with impressive clarity and conviction. Venus, governing love and values, glides through Gemini in your 11th house of community, friendship, and long-term aspirations. This placement creates a socially advantageous day, particularly for networking and collaborative endeavors. Venus forms a sextile to your natal Leo sun, opening channels for appreciation and recognition from groups and organizations that align with your unique creative expression. Your charm and magnetic personality shine particularly bright in community settings. Mars, the planet of action and desire, powerfully transits through fellow fire sign Sagittarius in your fifth house of creativity, romance, and self-expression. This is perhaps the most favorable transit for Leo natives on this day, creating a grand fire trine between your natal Leo energy, the Aries Sun, and Sagittarius Mars. Your creative energies are at a magnificent peak, and projects requiring passion, confidence, and bold expression receive tremendous cosmic support. This triple fire energy amplifies your natural charisma and commanding presence. Jupiter, the great benefic, continues its journey through Gemini in your 11th house, expanding your social connections and breathing life into your hopes and dreams. Jupiter forms a trine to Mercury in your career house, suggesting that social connections could lead to professional opportunities. The expansive energy of Jupiter enhances your ability to envision long-term goals and attract supporters who believe in your vision. Saturn maintains its position in Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and deep intimacy. This long-term transit encourages mature handling of joint finances and emotional vulnerabilities. On this specific day, Saturn forms a sextile to the Capricorn moon, bringing emotional stability to matters of shared responsibility. This aspect helps you approach transformative processes with patience and discipline. Uranus continues its slow march through Taurus in your 10th house of career and public standing. This revolutionary planet forms a square to Mars in your creativity sector, suggesting unexpected developments that could shake up your professional trajectory in ways that ultimately align with your authentic creative expression. Remain flexible with career plans, as sudden inspiration or disruption could redirect your path in beneficial ways. Neptune in Aries occupies your 9th house alongside the Sun, infusing your philosophical outlook and educational pursuits with heightened intuition and spiritual awareness. This placement dissolves boundaries between different knowledge systems and enhances your ability to understand abstract concepts. Your creative visualization abilities are particularly powerful under this influence, making it an excellent day for vision boarding or meditation on your grandest ambitions. Pluto, the planet of transformation, continues its journey through Aquarius in your 7th house of partnerships and open relationships. This placement creates an ongoing evolutionary process in how you relate to significant others. On this particular day, Pluto forms a sextile to Venus in your social sector, suggesting that deep, transformative connections could develop through group activities or community involvement. The North Node in Pisces in your 8th house indicates that your evolutionary path involves developing greater emotional intelligence and comfort with vulnerability. Today's alignment between the North Node and Neptune enhances your intuitive abilities, especially regarding shared resources and intimate partnerships. Pay attention to subtle energies and unspoken dynamics in your closest relationships. For Leo natives, April 16, 2025 presents a cosmic configuration that particularly energizes your creative expression, philosophical explorations, and professional visibility. The grand fire trine between the Sun, Mars, and your natal Leo energy creates a powerful surge of confidence and inspiration that can be channeled into meaningful projects and personal growth initiatives. The planetary positions suggest balancing your natural dramatic flair with practical grounding influences from Earth sign placements in Taurus and Capricorn. The day's overall celestial message encourages you to express your authentic brilliance while remaining mindful of how your light affects others around you. With Jupiter expanding your social connections and Mars firing up your creative sector, your influence can spread far beyond your immediate circle. The Capricorn moon reminds you to build sustainable foundations for your most ambitious visions. April 16, 2025 brings a fascinating communication landscape for Leo natives. The day begins with Mercury in Aries forming a trine to your sign, creating a natural flow of self-expression that feels both effortless and powerful. This planetary position enhances your natural Leo charisma, allowing your words to carry extra weight and influence. You'll find yourself speaking with conviction and warmth that naturally draws others toward your perspective. The Sun-Jupiter conjunction, amplifying this connection, suggests your audience will be particularly receptive to your ideas and vision. Your natural theatrical flair is highlighted today, making this an excellent time for presentations, important conversations, or any form of public speaking. The fire sign energy supporting you means your passion comes through authentically, without appearing forced or contrived. With Mars in Gemini squaring your sector of communication, there's an added intensity and urgency to your expression. Be mindful that this could make you appear more aggressive than intended when making your points. The Venus-Mercury aspect creates a beautiful softening effect on your communication style, allowing you to blend authority with diplomacy. Your words carry both strength and beauty today. For creative Leos, artistic expression flows remarkably well. Writing, performance, design work, and visual arts all receive a boost from today's celestial configuration. The moon in Sagittarius opens a channel to your most authentic creative voice, allowing you to speak truths that might normally remain hidden. This is particularly powerful for Leos in creative fields or those who need to pitch ideas or concepts. A subtle Neptune influence adds a mystical quality to your communication today. Your words might seem to have an almost magical effect on others, particularly in one-on-one conversations where you can establish deeper intimacy through verbal connection. For Leos struggling with important conversations, today offers a unique window where difficult subjects can be addressed with greater ease. The planetary support creates a buffer that helps you express challenging thoughts with both clarity and compassion. Communication technologies work particularly well for you today. Virtual presentations, social media posts, and digital content creation all receive an amplified effect from today's aspects. Your voice carries further in the digital realm than usual. Late afternoon brings the most powerful window for your most important exchanges, as the Sun-Mercury angle reaches its peak around 4:30 p.m. Schedule crucial conversations for this time if possible. Relationships benefit tremendously from your enhanced communication abilities today. Partners and close friends will appreciate your directness, tempered with unusual sensitivity. You're able to express affection and appreciation in ways that feel deeply meaningful to others. Professional communications receive a boost from Saturn's position, adding authority and credibility to your words in workplace settings. Colleagues and supervisors are more likely to recognize the value of your contributions when you speak up in meetings or share ideas. For Leos who write or work with words professionally, expect a productive day where the right phrases come easily and your authentic voice shines through. Creative blocks dissolve under today's aspects. The day's energy supports bold declarations and confident assertions. Don't hold back from stating your needs or desires clearly. The universe supports your self-advocacy today. There's a particular magic in your voice when speaking about subjects you're passionate about. Your enthusiasm becomes contagious under these aspects. Be mindful of a tendency toward grandiosity in your expressions today. While confidence serves you well, the Jupiter influence could tempt you to overstate or exaggerate. Measured confidence lands better than bravado. Phone conversations carry special significance today. Unexpected calls might bring opportunities or information that shifts your perspective in meaningful ways. Keep communication channels open and be receptive to incoming messages from unexpected sources. Your ability to tell compelling stories peaks today, making this an excellent time for sharing personal narratives or using storytelling techniques in professional contexts. Audiences naturally lean in when you speak. For Leos in educational settings, today's energy supports teaching, training, and knowledge-sharing activities. Your ability to convey complex information in accessible ways is heightened. Trust your communication instincts throughout the day. Your natural timing for when to speak and when to listen serves you particularly well under these aspects. Negotiations and persuasive conversations benefit from your enhanced charm and verbal dexterity. You'll find yourself naturally employing just the right balance of logic and emotion to make your case effectively. Written communications sent today carry your distinctive Leo warmth and authority. A good day for important emails, proposals, or creative writing projects that require your authentic voice. Remember that with this enhanced communication power comes responsibility. Your words have greater impact today, for better or worse. Choose them thoughtfully, especially when providing feedback to sensitive individuals. April 16, 2025 presents Leo with a particularly dynamic financial landscape. The sun in fellow fire sign, Aries, illuminates your ninth house of expansion, creating a visionary approach to money matters. This positioning opens channels for unexpected financial opportunities through international connections, educational ventures, or publishing endeavors. Jupiter forms a favorable aspect to your sign today, activating your seventh house of partnerships. Pay close attention to business collaborations or joint ventures, as they hold significant profit potential. A specific Jupiter-Venus conjunction at 15 degrees empowers your networking sector, suggesting lucrative opportunities will emerge through professional connections made before noon. Venus in Gemini influences your financial resources, encouraging diversification and multiple income streams. This intellectual approach to money serves you well today, especially when evaluating investment portfolios. Technology sectors and communication platforms show particular promise for Leo investors, with the strongest returns likely from companies embracing innovation. Mercury forms a powerful trine with Mars in your sector of earned income between 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. This creates an exceptional window for financial negotiations, salary discussions, or business pitches. Your communication about monetary matters carries unusual persuasion and dynamism during these hours. The moon in Scorpio intensifies your connection to financial security, activating your fourth house of home and foundations. Property investments, particularly those with educational or cultural significance, show strong appreciation potential. Real estate transactions, finalized after 3:30 p.m., benefit from a stabilizing Saturn aspect that ensures long-term value. The 2:15 p.m. aspect between Mars and Pluto intensifies your work ethic and ability to transform resources through dedicated effort. This power hour is ideal for financial presentations or initiating new income streams. Your natural leadership abilities attract financial recognition, with potential for performance-based rewards or bonuses, especially for Leos in management or creative fields. Saturn's position necessitates discipline regarding joint finances. A careful approach to loans, taxes, or shared resources will prevent complications. Avoid impulsive financial commitments, particularly those involving unclear terms or conditions. Neptune's influence specifically cautions against vague financial agreements with friends or groups. Uranus brings unexpected financial insights through technological channels today. Be receptive to sudden shifts in your financial strategy, as they may lead to breakthrough opportunities. Digital notifications about investments or online financial platforms could deliver surprising benefits, particularly between 9 p.m., when Uranus forms a favorable aspect to your ruling planet. For Leo entrepreneurs, client acquisition efforts yield stronger results before noon, while contract negotiations fare better after 2 p.m., when Mercury harmonizes with Saturn. Document agreements thoroughly, especially regarding profit-sharing arrangements in new ventures. Your financial intuition peaks during early morning and again at sunset, making these ideal times for reviewing investment strategies or contemplating new money-making ventures. Trust your instincts about financial matters that align with your authentic self-expression and creative gifts. Jupiter's exact position at 18 degrees Gemini amplifies opportunities through communication channels. Content creation with monetization potential is particularly favored today. Consider how your natural charisma and expressive abilities might generate revenue through speaking, writing, or media projects. Those born in the first decan of Leo will find today's financial energy particularly activating around career advancement. Second decan Leos see stronger financial aspects through networking and group endeavors. Third decan Leos experience the most powerful financial insights through creative or spiritual channels. The Black Moon Lilith position reveals hidden financial resources or overlooked talents that could be monetized. Look beyond conventional income sources to discover valuable skills you've previously undervalued. A talent you take for granted might become your most profitable asset. Venus-Pluto square cautions against power struggles in financial partnerships. Maintain absolute transparency in money discussions, particularly with close business associates or romantic partners. Financial clarity prevents costly misunderstandings later. Educational investments show strong potential returns today, particularly studies related to international business, communication technology, or sustainable innovations. Knowledge gained now may translate to substantial income opportunities by year's end. Cryptocurrency and alternative investments require careful research despite their appeal. While innovative financial vehicles align with today's energy, limit speculative ventures to amounts you can afford to lose. Traditional investments in Leo's natural affinity for gold and precious metals show steadier long-term growth. Overall, April 16, 2025 offers exceptional financial potential when you balance your natural Leo confidence with strategic planning. Your path to abundance comes through authentic self-expression, creative leadership, and investments that align with your passionate nature. Trust your instincts while remaining disciplined, and financial prosperity naturally follows your radiant energy. For Leo, on April 16, 2025, the cosmos aligns in particularly favorable ways for several key areas of your life. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, will be positioned in fellow fire sign Aries, creating a powerful trine aspect that energizes your ninth house of expansion and higher wisdom. This creates an exceptionally fortunate period for academic pursuits, philosophical exploration, and any endeavors that broaden your intellectual horizons. If you've been considering taking a course, publishing your ideas, or applying for advanced education, this day provides cosmic backing for these initiatives. Jupiter, the planet of abundance, will be forming a supportive sextile to your sign, opening doors in areas related to creative self-expression. Your natural theatrical and artistic abilities receive celestial amplification, making this an auspicious day for performances, creative pitches, or showcasing your talents. The universe seems particularly receptive to your unique creative vision. Financial fortunate areas emerge through unexpected channels, particularly through collaborative ventures. Venus positions suggest that partnerships, both business and personal, could lead to monetary rewards. Pay attention to opportunities that involve joining forces with others rather than solo ventures. A friend or associate may present a lucrative proposition around midday. Your fifth house of pleasure and recreation also receives beneficial aspects, suggesting that activities you genuinely enjoy could somehow lead to fortunate developments. What begins as leisure could transform into something more substantial and rewarding. This might involve hobbies becoming side businesses or recreational activities, leading to important connections. Leadership opportunities appear especially promising on this day. With Mars energizing your reputation sector, your natural Leo commanding presence is enhanced. Situations requiring direction and decisive action will naturally fall to you, creating opportunities to demonstrate your capabilities to influential people. These leadership moments, while perhaps unexpected, carry significant potential for future advancement. The moon in Scorpio that day activates your fourth house, making home and family matters another fortunate area. Real estate dealings, home improvements, or family investments initiated on this day carry positive long-term potential. If you've been considering property matters, the energy supports taking concrete steps forward. Communication becomes another unexpectedly fortunate area as Mercury forms a positive aspect to your sign. Your words carry particular weight and persuasiveness, making this an excellent day for important conversations, presentations, or negotiations. People are more receptive to your perspective and more likely to be swayed by your natural charisma. Health and vitality also receive beneficial cosmic influences. Your physical energy is heightened, making this a fortunate day to establish new wellness routines or physical practices that can bring long-term benefits. The body responds exceptionally well to positive changes implemented today. Travel opportunities may suddenly present themselves, particularly journeys connected to either learning or creative projects. These trips, whether short or extended, hold the potential for meaningful experiences and connections that expand your worldview and creative repertoire. Social connections, particularly with individuals from different cultural backgrounds or areas of expertise outside your own, prove especially fortunate. These relationships have the potential to evolve into something meaningful and mutually beneficial, perhaps opening doors you hadn't previously considered. Your intuitive faculties are also heightened on this day, making it a fortunate time for making decisions based on your gut feelings. Leo's natural confidence, combined with this enhanced intuition, creates a powerful foundation for choices that will prove advantageous in the coming weeks and months. The day's energy particularly supports bold moves and calculated risks in areas where you've previously played it safe. The cosmic alignment suggests that stepping outside your comfort zone, particularly in matters related to your personal growth and self-expression, could yield unexpectedly positive results. April 16, 2025 brings Leo a particularly dynamic day for social connections. With the Sun in Aries, you'll feel a powerful surge of initiative in social situations, making this an ideal time to take the first step in forming new relationships or strengthening existing ones. Venus in Gemini creates a favorable aspect to your social house, opening doors to intellectually stimulating conversations and connections with diverse groups of people. This planetary position makes you especially magnetic to those who appreciate mental stimulation alongside your natural Leo warmth. Mercury direct in Aries enhances your already impressive ability to express yourself confidently, helping you make strong first impressions in any group setting. You'll find yourself particularly articulate and persuasive today. Use this gift wisely. The Scorpio moon adds unexpected emotional depth to your interactions. While Leos are known for their outgoing nature, today you may find yourself engaging in surprisingly profound conversations. This isn't your typical day for surface-level socializing. Authentic connections are favored, and you'll benefit from showing your more vulnerable side. An old friend might suddenly reappear in your life today, perhaps through social media or an unexpected encounter. The stars suggest this reconnection could prove meaningful and potentially lead to a revitalized relationship that brings new perspectives into your life. Pay attention to these blasts from the past moments as they carry special significance. Your natural leadership qualities receive a cosmic boost today, making it an excellent time to organize social events or take charge of group activities. Your enthusiasm is particularly contagious under this sky, and others will naturally orbit around your warm, confident energy. If you've been considering starting a club, team, or regular social gathering, today offers supportive energy for laying that foundation. Professional networking opportunities appear especially strong, particularly in fields related to communication, education, or creative expression. Connections made today could later develop into valuable alliances or mentorships. Be sure to exchange contact information with interesting people you meet, as these connections may yield unexpected opportunities in coming months. Your social media presence receives a significant boost from today's planetary configurations. Content shared or online interactions initiated today could reach a wider audience than usual. It's an excellent day to express your authentic self through digital platforms, potentially attracting like-minded individuals who appreciate your unique perspective and creative expression. Community involvement shows particular promise, with volunteering or participating in local events connecting you with influential individuals who share your values. Today's stars suggest that giving back will create a positive ripple effect in your social standing, while satisfying your Leo need for recognition in a healthy, community-oriented way. Be mindful of potential challenges in your social sphere today. The Scorpio moon's intensity might make some friends seem unusually moody or secretive. Resist your Leo urge to dramatically draw them out instead. Respect emotional boundaries and give people space if they need it. Pushing too hard could create unnecessary tension. A minor challenging aspect between Saturn and your friendship house suggests possible disappointment with someone's reliability or commitment. Don't take it personally if plans change or someone